Oh man, I am beyond excited. Actually beyond excited. Anyway, okay, everything should be peaches and gravy. Okay, cool. I think we're peaches and gravy. What up, Collins? Yes, the big 300. Guys, welcome, Tube. Welcome. Guys, welcome back to the weekly reaction to UnOrdinary. Brought to you by the one, the only, the girl, the myth, the legend, Uru-chan. What up, Solo? Guys, episode 300. I am so beyond stoked to read this episode because something we've been waiting for a long time may finally happen. And actually, you guys, hold up. You know, I'm kind of thirsty right now. I need a drink. Do you guys want something to drink? Do you mind if I head out and go get something real quick? I just got to grab something real quick. Is that cool with you guys? Welcome, Miriam. Welcome. Yeah. I'm just gonna go get a mango boba real quick, or a drink. I'm just gonna go get a drink real quick. Hope you guys don't mind. I'll be gone for a second. I don't know why the fuck I scooted my chair all the way back. I don't know what that was about, man. Whatever. But yeah, guys. I don't know, man. Just felt a little thirsty. 2016 was Tube, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Tube. No one asked. No one. You don't need to attack people like that, man. But yeah. Milk tea is just so good, guys. But guys, we're here. Quick recap of last week. Jane's letter to William basically clarified a few things for us. Quick recap before the episode comes out. So, Jane left her family to be with William. We kind of inferred that from William's interaction with Cameron. From that, she was also trying to be Fathia. Fatiha. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome to the stream. But yeah. Oh, also, welcome Ethan. Welcome Soldier Boy. But yeah. So, she left her family to be with William. And the authorities, after she left her family, the authorities tried recruiting her, threatening her as a part of it. Once John was born, she wasn't able to protect both of them. And so she left and made a deal, essentially, to give both John and William immunity from the Bureau of Authority. How far that immunity actually goes, I think we will see more and more in the future. I think Uru has some plans for that. But, so there was that. And Jane just basically said, I hope you can forget about me. Just please move on and live your life for both of us. And William, of course, like the giga dad he is, was just like, no, enough is enough. So, yeah. So there we go. Now, after that, we then met up at Wellston. I think, I think that was it for William's side. Let me actually check real quick. But nonetheless, authorities came to Wellston. They were in fact looking for Sarah, but of course she was not there. Oh, we got a glimpse at to past William and Jane, and they were fucking adorable, as of course. Jane was a fan of William's writings, and she also she told him, you have a power to inspire people with your words, you should use that. So I definitely think that also does connect to William writing UnOrdinary as well. Because he also did mention he wanted to use UnOrdinary to inspire John and to cheer John up. So, yeah. So, there we go. Now, at Wellston, the authorities showed up for Sarah, and of course, she wasn't there, and Vaughn was like, it looks like she's absent. And of course, we know Vaughn has nothing to do with that. So, Vaughn was just like, hey, it looks like she might be absent today. I would suggest coming back tomorrow then. But they were clearly like, welcome, Pearl, welcome. She might have been tipped off. We want to speak to her. We want to speak to her friends. And they also provided him evidence that Serafina is connected. Welcome, Remy. Welcome. That Serafina is connected to a terrorist organization. Anyway, they theorized that Serafina was probably tipped off by a friend, and they wanted to interview some of her friends. We don't know who exactly, but Vaughn basically said, hey, like, you know my policy. Like, if you don't have a warrant, if you don't follow proper procedures to speak to my students, I'm not letting you speak to anyone. So, yeah. And then a guy who might be Zeke's dad, showed up and was just basically like, fuck you, we are the authority, go fuck yourself. And Vaughn was just like, get your fucking hand off me. Used his telekinesis on the motherfucker, pushed him back, and Vaughn just said, get out of my school. And also, like Solo pointed out, welcome, Mercer, welcome. And like Solo pointed out, we were also able to deduce, thanks to him, the second Ember agent who was there when Ray died is none other than one of the authorities here at Wellston now, Mr. Byron. Here we go, guys. One sip of mango boba for the road. Let's get into this. I swear, Uru, if this isn't a fight, and as of today, the 7-coin change has happened. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Keep your hands to yourself, officer. Arnold! All three of you, get out of my school. Here we go. And Arnold's dripping blood from his foot. You all right? And his ability is definitely activated. Are you crazy old man? How dare you raise a hand against the How dare you raise a hand against the authorities? Dash. Arnold, no! You can't beat him! And Vaughn is just still like... And Arnold is just... pushed out the fucking window. Vaughn just completely directs this motherfucker. And Arlo's walking, and some other kids are like, huh? And Arlo's standing on the ground, but he's bleeding. He is bleeding. Who is that man? He just fell from the headmaster's office. Could that be one of the officers who came to arrest Serafina? Vaughn is resisting them? I believe Vaughn is an imposter. Since he took over, his memory what Cassandra said, since he took over, the school has become increasingly disorderly, but it happened so gradually that nobody picked up on it. Now what's going on? Sir, have you lost your mind? You just assaulted an officer. There's no turning back from this. Your colleague made his choice. That's true. That's true. Now, how should I show you out? Door or window? And Byron's just like, ... We won't overlook this. Come on. Really? Ah. Hallways, John's walking. Huh? And he sees Arlo talking to Remy. Well, you're always busy. Why can't I have stuff to do? Hey! And she just bumps past him. Butt out, Arlo. And she slams the door on him. Why is she being so difficult? And he sees John. Huh? Bet you deserved that. Shut up. So what happened? You two fight or something? She's mad that I'm working at the bureau. Well, I don't know what you expected. They indirectly killed her brother. And Arlo's just kind of like, he knows about that too? If authorities took someone important away from me, I'd fucking burn them to the ground. And Arlo's just ... He taps him on the shoulder. Anyway, smell you later. I really thought Arlo would have asked John to talk to Remy for him, or have him tell her it's something important. Because John knows it's something important. John knows that they're looking into her too. So we got some students with color. No grade outs today. Everyone's just chatter. And as always, John just leaning on a desk, just... They came to get Sarah. It's a good thing she left yesterday. And she just... It's a flashback to her just walking away with her bags. I hope she's safe. And he just stretches out his arms, looks at his hands. Shit, what a pain in the ass. My ability is going to disappear soon. If only I had a way to keep it. Then I wouldn't be holed up at school. Everything feels so pointless without her around. Like I'm just wasting away. What the hell am I still doing here? Hey, John! That was a great class yesterday. Thanks for teaching us. And it's Dylan and Remy. Oh, no problem. We wanted to double check the schedule with you. Next lesson's today, right? Yeah, the room's open after school. So just stop by whenever you feel like it. I'll be around. That was a good touch, Hiru. I like that decision. Right when John was trying to remember why he's still here, or think of why he should still stay, two people who need him show up. Wellston University of Wellston. So we got Caden and Kuyo. Look, all I'm saying is your theory can't be right because you haven't considered all the possibilities. There he is! Guys, I found it. Oh, it's the trio. Remy, Black, and Ison. Hey, Kuyo! What the hell are they doing here? Caden's cousin shows up out of the blue, and now the trio shows up out of the blue for Kuyo. And he rushes over. More Wellston kids. You three can't just show up like this. Glad I'm not the only one babysitting high schoolers. What's the problem? You did the same to us. You said we can come find you at any time. Yeah, but not while I'm with the enemy. Think about it. And he just points back at Caden, and he's just like, Kuyo, who are they? My cousins! That's actually hilarious. And he grabs him by the shoulder. All right, why don't we get you three out of here? Caden, I have some stuff to take care of. I'll catch you some other time. He's definitely hiding something. So. Oh, this is a cool shot. So Caden's just staring down at all of them. His ability isn't active, but there is a fiery blue aura behind him. It's not drawn like regular aura though. Couldn't be bothered to let me know first? I texted you, but you didn't answer. Hey Kuyo, when do you want it to meet up? 3 hours ago. Hello? 1 hour ago. We're coming over. 46 minutes ago. Must have caught me in the middle of my study session. Anyway, we helped clue you in on Spectre. Now you gotta hold up your end of the deal. Ember isn't a joke. You sure you want to go through with this? Well, of course. Why else would we be here? Hey, and Blyke bumps Ison. Hey, look. And he's just, huh? There's something behind that cabinet. Map of the city. And Aizen just activates his ability and just fucking lifts it. Hey! What the hell are you doing? Put that back. Oh, you have one of those maps too. Whoa. This is a Is this the prereq to becoming a vigilante? Well, I didn't have one. And he's mapping out. It's like a map of, like, I would say multiple cities at this point. We don't see like any like for sure things, but he has a few different sections pinned and everything circled. So yeah, guess that makes you an underachiever. And Remy just, huh? Hey, we have the same map, but your notes are completely different. What are you tracking? After your brother died, I went scouting on my own. These are the locations of all the amplifier deals Ember has made over the last several months. You did all this? Pinky, you're not the only one who wants payback for what happened to Ray. UnOrdinary episode 300 end. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a lot more for episode 300. Yeah, I would agree, Colin. I would agree. Granted, I don't... Oh, hold up. Hold up. Guys. Uru posted. What is she cooking? So, Uru posted on Twitter 2 minutes ago. Just finished episode 300, and I have very exciting announcement this Friday. That's true. That's very true, Solo. But, wait. Why not announce it today with the episode? Someone did reply physical copies of UnOrdinary, which would be really fucking cool. But yeah. But so, question of the day. I'm glad we posted that because she just made question of the day really easy. What do you think the big announcement is going to be? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Overall, this episode, it's okay. Maybe it's because I was hyped for episode 300. But right now, I'm just saying that the episode's okay. Not bad. It's just more set up for what's next. And that ending felt really weird, too. Like, that felt like a mid-conversation ending that didn't need to be, like, a mid-conversation ending. That, like, a mid-conversation ending is something that, like, builds up suspense or, like, you know, kind of, like, raises the stakes or something. Or, like, a character has just revealed something. But the reveal or the ending or, like, the announcement that Kuyo also wants revenge for Rei, that should be obvious. So overall, I think the episode is fine. Not peak, unfortunately. Not peak. But yeah. 155. So if season 2 is going to go for the same amount of episodes, and I don't see Uru wrapping things up. I don't see Uru ending things in 10 more episodes. I don't think, it doesn't seem like the series is really set to wrap up this in 10 episodes. It seems like that'd be really short. Because let's kind of look where 10 episodes before season 1 ended, where that was in the story. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, if Cameron shows up like in the season finale and that's how she ends it, like she just ends it where basically it would be almost the same reveal before the season 2 break happened. Like with Claire seeing a vision that John would meet Cameron, and Uru just ends the episode with them meeting. I feel like that'd be such a waste, honestly. Okay, so 10 episodes before the ending to season 1, episode 145. So it was John and Arlo's conversation. Now, this right here, this is good setup, and I think at this point we definitely knew the season was going to end soon, because at this point we already know that Remy is John's next target at this point. Also, I just realized this shot of Arlo's face is really weird. So we already know that Remy is John's next target and that they're gonna fight. That John has officially challenged Remy at this point. Also, Arlo has the reveal. Arlo's apology at this point happened in this episode as well. And also, it was the reveal of like Arlo losing everything. It was the reveal of Arlo like beginning to truly grasp that he was losing everything, because John pointed out that if Arlo just attacked him there, instead of doing something about Joker, Arlo would just be beating up an innocent cripple. And also, this was when Blake realized that John was Joker. That was the first time Blake realized it could be John. Yeah, but like the thing about that tube, at the end of season 1, there was still a climax that was resolved in the story, and that climax being John defeating the Royals and taking over Wellston as Joker. I just feel like right now there's no real clear way of where the story's going right now because so many people have so many different problems going on. No, Blake didn't necessarily guess. He did figure it out. Blake's guess wasn't entirely a long shot. The Joker arc was pretty good. Going back to this to look at the older art style is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. There's like definitely a major difference. That's crazy. God, yo, this fight between John and the Royals. This fight was peak. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah. Honestly, I still think to this day my favorite fight was John versus Arlo, Ventus, and Melee. That was a fucking good fight. That was great. But yeah. Let me know what you guys all thought about it down below in the comments. I'm about to finish this mango boba. But yeah. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I definitely think the blue dude is Zeke's. I definitely think Arnold is Zeke's dad too. Dwan. But yeah, guys, thank you all. John versus Blake though. John versus Blake was also okay. No. Joker versus Blake was pretty good. That was also and Joker versus Eisen. Joker versus Eisen, I think. Joker versus Eisen was so fucking good. Holy crap. Because, like, if I recall correctly, John versus Eisen, I'm counting, like, actual fights. Like, not John taking on NPC students. I think John versus Eisen was the next John fight after Arlo. No, there was also okay. 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 John versus Ison was the next fight we saw where we could actually see what John was actually capable of and how ruthless he could actually get. Like, John versus Arlo was just a showcase of his strength and, you know, also, like, that he's not someone to mess with. And it showed a little bit of John combining his abilities, but overall, John didn't do anything too major in the fight. He just basically, like, flexed a little bit, and Arlo came crumbling down like a bitch. It was also a good show of John's tenacity, like breaking through Arlo's barrier no matter at any cost. Tenacity. But John versus Ison showed us, well, I think John versus Ison was the perfect example of showcasing what John is capable of with multiple abilities. What he could do with multiple abilities, because John put 3 abilities into 1 ability during that fight: Explosion, Missile, and Hunter. And we got Exploder, Hunter, Missiles thanks to that. And so that was just a great showcase of John's actual mastery of multiple abilities. John versus Blake, yes, he showed up to the fight with... You guys didn't see that. Anyway, he showed up John showed up to the fight with another ability. But I would say that John versus Blake was a showcase of John being able to take someone's ability and use it better than them. Showing us just how far John can take one ability. The flying knee was fucking clean. But yeah. And then, of course, you have John versus the Royals. Like, that was a good fight to demonstrate just how far a person like John or Sarah is ahead compared to everyone else. John fucking scaled the wall, my G. Clean. So clean. But yeah. And every fight since then. I think John versus Sarah was definitely a showcase of how much farther Sarah is to John. And also to show there is someone who can beat John. And that's what he needs. He needs someone to have his back, even against himself. No, Dwan. Homing lightning beam. That was clean. Remy's definitely becoming God tier. Absolutely. I think that Remy will definitely surpass Ray. And Ray was at a 5.8. So I think that she will definitely pass him and become God tier. I think Arlo will get a bit stronger as well with training from the authorities. Blake, I don't think Blake will achieve God tier, if I'm being honest. I think it's much more likely that he gets closer to God tier or above, but I don't think he's getting God tier. Ison is getting I think Ison is definitely getting high tier though. Ison's getting a passive, absolutely. And who knows, maybe his passive will just be, since he can already sense lie detection basically with his ability active, I think lie detection as a passive would be really interesting for him. And it also really fit in line with his like reporter vibe too. Have a good one, Miriam. But guys, yeah, I got to bounce as well. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Question of the day, what do you think the big announcement is going to be? And as always, everyone, see you, Space Cowboy.